Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight I'm going to be reacting to Linfamy History of Japan. Tonight's episode is called the Jinshin War. If you want to check out my previous reactions, I'll put the card right up here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. Okay, let's start.
3, 2, 1.
Succession disputes usually don't turn out well, as the Soga clan realized years before. The succession dispute in this video is no different. Prince Naka no Oe, one of the conspirators in the Soga coup, ascended the Japanese throne in 661 to become Emperor Tenji. Tenji was smart and wasn't a fan of succession disputes, so in 664 he named his younger brother the Crown Prince, heir to the throne. His younger brother was Prince OAMA. After the events of this video, OAMA actually commissioned the creation of the Nihon Shoki, one of the earliest texts on Japanese history. It's also the primary source for what happened next. Props to Emperor Tenji for thinking ahead and naming an heir, Avoided that mistake. Unfortunately, he made a different mistake. He changed his mind. Rumors spread that Tenji wanted his favorite son, Prince Otomo, to succeed him. The Crown Prince Oama wasn't happy. We could tell because the Nihon Shoki recounts an incident that happened at a party where Crown Prince Oama got frustrated and plunged a spear into the floor. He probably had a few choice words for the guests, too. I really don't know why people got so mad. He probably livened up the party. The most excitement I ever got at a party was in college when I had too many pot brownies and locked myself in the bathroom because I thought everyone was after me. Just kidding, I wasn't invited to parties. Nakatomi no Kamatari was the person who calmed things down. Remember, Kamatari was the mastermind behind the Soga coup, and you could see his keen political instincts here. Some say it was Kamatari who mediated the tense relationship between Emperor Tenji and his younger brother. That's why when Kamatari died, things took a turn for the worse. In 671, Emperor Tenji gave his son Otomo the position of Daijo Daijin, or Chancellor. This was a brand new position in the government, part of some administrative changes they were doing at the time. The chancellor took care of state affairs for the emperor. It was basically the highest secular post in government. Tenji may as well have shouted "nana na nana" to his younger brother because he was obviously giving the throne to his son. Tenji soon became ill. Nearing death, he called his brother Oama to his bedside. Tenji told Oama he wanted him to be the next emperor. Oama refused, saying that the empress, Tenji's consort, should take the throne and Otomo should be her crown prince. Oama then asked the emperor if he could go off into the mountains and devote his life to Buddhism, removing himself from politics altogether. Now, if you've been paying attention, you'd notice something weird about this exchange. If you haven't been paying attention, how dare you? It's weird because their words made no sense. They were the opposite of their actions. Emperor Tenji clearly wanted his son, Otomo, to succeed him, and Crown Prince Oama clearly wanted the throne for himself. So why would Tenji offer Oama the throne, and why would Oama refuse and choose to leave political life altogether? The clue comes later in the story when it was revealed that someone warned Crown Prince Oama to be careful of what he said to the emperor. It was a trap. Emperor Tenji was likely testing Oama's loyalty to see if he wanted the throne. Accepting Tenji's offer would have probably meant death for Oama. And so Oama did the best thing he could have done. He removed himself from the board. He was saying, "Look, I'm no longer a threat to your son, so just let me go, okay? You're my brother, man, my brother. Remember? Tell me you remember." Now, are you ready for another curveball? We mentioned earlier that this account comes from the Nihon Shoki, a historical text later commissioned by Oama himself. It was written by his allies. It would be like if my ex's best friend wrote a book about our failed relationship, saying it failed because I was an emotionless monster. You can't trust that book. It failed because she was a conniving little black widow. It's true, read my best friend's book about it. The Nihon Shoki has a massive pro-Oama bias, making you question everything in that meeting. Did Tenji really offer Oama the throne? Did the meeting even happen? Or did Oama just lose the political fight and was forced to go off and be a monk? The account seems awfully friendly to Oama, making him out to be a smart guy, deftly avoiding a trap. Whatever happened, Oama did go off and live in the mountains with his family. You'd think they would leave him alone, but in 672, the Nihon Shoki states that OAMA heard news that the capital was plotting against him. He decided that if he couldn't even hide in the mountains, then he couldn't hide anywhere. It was time to fight. It was called the Jinshin War. It was a war between Tenji's brother and Tenji's son. In those days, the capital didn't have much of an army. If you wanted troops, you had to ask the clan chieftains scattered across Japan. OAMA sent people east to the Ise and Iga provinces to get support from the chieftains there. He also sent an army to block a major road going north, preventing the capital from sending word to their friends in the northern provinces. It was a race to see who could obtain support from more clan chieftains. The side with more chieftains won. Simple as that. OAMA was pretty good at this, and soldiers from the east and north started arriving to bolster his army. Back at the capital, Prince Otomo wasn't doing so well. He was blocked from the east and north, so he had to go west and south for help, mainly from the Kibi and Tsukushi provinces. They refused. Wah wah. The Tsukushi governor said he didn't want to abandon the defenses against foreign invasions. You see, after Shilla and Tang China conquered the Korean peninsula, Japan built a bunch of forts in preparation for a foreign invasion. An imminent invasion was on everyone's mind. So was the Tsukushi governor really afraid of leaving the defenses, or did he think that they could not defeat OAMA's forces? Probably both. OAMA's forces advanced to the capital from north and south, swatting aside any resistance along the way. Without much support, Prince Otomo tried the only solution he had left in this situation. He killed himself. It didn't work. OAMA still claimed the capital. OAMA executed some of Otomo's top allies and exiled the rest, then sat the throne as the newly minted Emperor Tenmu. By removing the top tier of the government and replacing it with his own allies, Emperor Tenmu had more power than any emperor before him. And he used it. Hello, if you like this video, please click the like button, it really helps. If you didn't like the video, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss more videos. And did you know that this video is part of a playlist? Check it out. I'll see you over there. Say hello to our new patron. Hello.
Well guys, that's it for this episode of the Jinshin War. Am I pronouncing it right? Jinshin War, yeah. Emperor Tenjin had it right in the beginning. You know, making a will, making his younger brother the heir and successor of the Japanese kingdom. But then all of a sudden he's now turning back on that decision and is giving it to his son, Otomo. I think that's still understandable. I mean, he is the emperor. He can decide what happens, and maybe he should have discussed this with Otomo and with OAMA, telling them that, look, OAMA, I've changed my mind. I'm going with my younger son to become the emperor, and no harm will come to you. That's my word. That's my word as the emperor. And even long after I'm dead, you guys talk it out and understand that my son is going to become the next emperor of Japan. I mean, they should have had something like that, like a dialogue, so that they wouldn't have this kind of misunderstanding, suspicion, and hatred for each other once Emperor Tenjin had passed away. Because now OAMA didn't fall for the trap that Tenjin laid out for him. He went to the mountains. He wanted to live peacefully with his family, and he probably could have, but because of Otomo and his own supporters still remembering what a perceived threat OAMA could be to them, they started to plot against him. I mean, this guy, he had surrendered. He's out of the political spectrum of Japan. He's in the mountains being, you know, who he wants to be up there. And they brought this downfall upon themselves. Otomo brought this downfall upon himself as well. So, yeah. Tenjin had it right in the beginning. It's just that he didn't communicate it properly with his son and with his younger brother. But you know, that's what happens, really. Some people, they can't handle power being taken away from them. Some of them believe that it's their right, it's their innate destiny to have that kind of power, and for them to be questioned or for them to be taken away from that power, they do crazy things. But I think OAMA doesn't really fit that mold, because he stepped back from the Japanese politics and he went his own path. So yeah, okay, I guess next week Tuesday, guys, for another episode of Linfamy History of Japan. If you like this video, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. Okay, bye bye.